The lone wolf is alone, but not lonely. You see, the common misconception is that individuals who love their time and space for themselves are recluses, but that is not the case. These people have experienced enough to realize that majority of society are headed in the wrong direction, hence why they refuse to partake in typical social activities. For example, those who go to see their favorite artists live. Do you know that not all, but majority of the mainstream artists are in sync and working for the Jesuits or cult group Illuminati or whatever you want to call them? I mean, judging by the symbology in their videos and pictures should let you know this. Whenever you go to the concerts, demonic sacrifices do take place regularly. Just look at the recent Grammys, for example. If that isn't demonic, then I don't know what is. Then you look at the video of Nelly performing, looking very creepy and suspicious. I mean, just look at the hand gestures and, oh god, the eyes, oh my goodness. You look at the Travis Scott incident. I mean, I can keep going on and on. The fans were literally dying in front of Travis Scott, struggling to breathe, being trampled on, and he appeared to be singing what sounded to me like demonic chants, disguised as auto-tune vocals. Okay, check this video out to see what I'm talking about. So why would you choose to spend your hard-earned money to watch these artists labeled as planet Earth demigods, who clearly don't care about their fans and are willing to sell them out for fortune and fame? Then you look at the road society is heading towards as a whole. Are we appreciating or are we depreciating? So why would you go down that road? Yeah, I know, there's no man that's an island, but I personally would rather be a lone wolf who's headed in the right direction than be amongst the sheep being led to the slaughterhouse. The V-shots, for example, do you know how many people got it because their friends got it and they didn't want to feel left out or look like the weirdo of the group? The downfall of many individuals comes from the people who they love trying to love them the wrong way by telling them to conform to the rules and ideologies of society so they don't feel left out, but don't realize that just because it's the rule doesn't make it right. I am not here to judge anybody. I am a work in progress myself. I am very, very far from perfect, and I will forever be imperfect. That is what makes life worth living. That's what makes it fun. I still have a lot to learn, and I'll continue to learn to the day I die, to the day I pass on to another realm. As will you. I am simply here to help you see through the mire that is the illusion that's being used to keep the blindfolds over our eyes and the masks over our mouths for so long. There are a lot of individuals out there trying to wake up the masses, the likes of Infinite Waters, Spiritual Soul, The Truth Talks, Black Balloons, Nitrous TV, Hamza, the list goes on. And there are many more on the rise too. Believe it or not, the controllers are absolutely terrified of this and are currently working overtime to make sure this information doesn't get out there. So pay extra attention. Apologies for digressing a little bit. Back to the matter at hand. Being a lone wolf comes with its advantages and disadvantages. Let us begin with the disadvantages. You don't get called out to many functions because you don't have many friends, and the few ones you have are usually busy or live very far from you. Also, life can seem boring at times, but significantly more peaceful, which leads to the advantages I'm about to talk about right now. Life is just bliss as a lone wolf. No drama, no distractions, nobody forcing the daily routine on you or peer pressuring you to indulge in things you don't want to indulge in. You do things on your own accord, you engage in peaceful activities you actually want to engage in, like hiking, mountain climbing, meditating in nature, writing songs, recording music, which I love to do in my spare time. I mean, there are endless activities a lone wolf can indulge in, but it is also important to be around loved ones from time to time because as humans, it is very paramount for us to feel loved in order for us to feel like life is worth living. Next, these are some of the attributes that lone wolves usually display. For all my introverts and shy individuals out there, for some strange reason you just have that feeling you don't fit well into society. And yes, sometimes you get called weirdo and awkward, but it's okay. You're not, you're just different. A common denominator among lone wolves is that we're simply too good for this world. Okay, let me explain. Majority of us have had our hearts broken, ripped apart, torn to shreds to the point that we'd rather just be out by ourselves to avoid history repeating itself. Betrayed by our closest of friends, family members, some from a very young age, and don't want to be beat by the snakes of the earth anymore, due to being very trusting and forgiving. Okay, like the great Nikola Tesla said, everything around us is energy. You do not have to be a lone wolf to progress and evolve spiritually. However, it's easier to be a lone wolf, to do this because you cannot control what others do, but you have complete control over your life choices and decisions. One of the fundamental rules of the universe is to allow an entity to make their own decisions without being forced or coerced. So that is not what I'm trying to do. Unlike these elites constantly manipulating us, trying to turn us into slaves, into cattle, I am simply putting this information out there. What you do with it is your choice and your concern. Being a lone wolf doesn't mean abandon your family or ignore humanity or be selfish and self-centered. It simply means cherish your time and your energy. Don't give in to temptations easily. Do not follow the masses blindly. Take charge of your reality and perception, and most importantly, love yourself. Now, have you ever talked to an individual about something very important and critical in society, and they just give you that fluoride stare back, unable to comprehend why society plummeting into an abyss is bothering you so much? Well, cognitive dissonance is definitely involved in that. Click on the next video right here to find out why, and if this information resonates with you in any way, shape or form, please click on the subscribe button, like, share and comment on the video, and let's push this message out there. We're all going to make it eventually. Some of us just need more time than others. Thank you and one love.